Hello there, this is Iceblood. Welcome back to Resident Evil 4. It was requested that I kill the merchant. So, there you go. Merchant is dead. He is very weak. One shot from basically anything will be enough to take him down. The thing is, we still kind of need this guy, so we're gonna load up a different file and move on from where we were last time. So, there you go. Killed the merchant, so you can see what happens. That's about it. There's really not much pomp and circumstance to it. Not sure why I went back down there. We need to go back up, Leon. We don't want to go back down here. We're done here. So this is chapter 4-3. We will be tackling the entirety of this chapter today. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do some cleanup, as usual. This basically happens whenever we pick up some new stuff. That's just what we do. Let's put this... Wait. There we go. Let's put the herbs where they need to go. Move ammunition, all that good stuff. Alright. Almost done. There we go. Now then. Hello, merchant. Sorry about the whole murdering you thing.
Things on sale,
Random voice on the internet asked me to, and, you know. Anyway, let's do some selling.
Thank you.
You can imagine, since 2 of the 3 pieces of that particular treasure sold for very high prices by themselves, just how much we would have gotten if we'd sold the entire crown. I want to say it's about 50,000. Let's get one of these again. I feel better when I have one of these. It's just nice to have. Okay, now, what about some tune-up? There we go. I like that.
What are you
Do we want to get another upgrade? We could get that one, but I don't like having only 5,000, so we'll pass on that one for now. Letter from Ada. Once a Plaga egg hatches, it's nearly impossible to remove it from the body. But if it's before it hatches, then it can be neutralized by medication. If it does hatch, you might be able to get it out by surgery before it turns into an adult. But it won't be easy. There's a high chance you won't survive the operation. As far as I know, the girl was injected with the egg before you. Her time is ticking. You should prepare yourself for the worst case scenario. Take a look in the background and actually look at the letter prop that they have. The words of the letter are actually there. We've run into that before with some minor alterations, but that one seems to be exact, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that with this HD version, it's the first time you can actually read that stuff, so pretty awesome. Let's see what we've got in this little courtyard. Finally starting to feel like a haunted castle instead of a random puzzle trove. Let's take you down. We're getting back into the regular ganados again, which is interesting. Feels kind of like backtracking, but I suppose it makes some amount of sense. I mean, with castles in general, you used to have people that lived and worked within the castle grounds, so maybe that's what these guys are. No, I'm not here. You can't see me. I'm just decoration. It's fine. You don't have to investigate or anything. Nope, no, nothing unusual here. Nope. Okay, fine. I'll kill you because you asked. Nope, you're not gonna play ball. I was waiting for him to try and blow fire on us. He decided not to. And I don't want to deal with a Plaga right now, so go away. You can kind of tell that the reload speed on the Blacktail is already getting pretty fast. I don't think we're fully upgraded on that score, but we're far enough along that it's quite obvious that there's been an upgrade. It's very nice to have. I prefer the Blacktail. In terms of pure firepower, I'm pretty sure it's outstripped by the Red 9, especially when you reach the exclusive upgrade. The thing is, the Blacktail outshines the Red 9 in pretty much every other aspect. So capacity, reload speed, and what's the other one? Wow, we just looked at the upgrade screen and I can't remember. In any case, the other aspects of each of the handguns, the Blacktail wins out, the Red 9 wins in pure power. Now, that makes it very useful if you're playing in professional mode, which unlocks when you beat the game and upgrades the difficulty. Sort of. See, I mentioned a while back, like a long while back, that the game alters itself based on how well you're playing. So, like, say I'm doing really badly and missing a lot of shots and wasting a lot of ammo. The game will actually alter its difficulty level based on the fact that I'm not doing very well. Enemies will drop more stuff, they'll do less damage, they'll be easier to kill, all based on whether or not I'm playing well. Now, of course, the flip side of that is also true. If I'm doing really, really well, and say I'm getting headshots all over the place and really kicking ass, the game will make itself harder. Professional mode differs from normal mode in the sense that the game is always ramped up to 11. It's always at the maximum difficulty regardless of how well you're doing. If you're doing really badly, professional mode gives no shits, it will stay hard. So with professional mode, you want to conserve ammo quite a bit more than you need to here. Notice that we cannot use our new suplex move on Ganados, so it's tied to the enemy type, not the progression of the game. Anyway, like I was saying, conserving ammo is really important when you're dealing with professional mode, and so you want to use the Red 9 because since each bullet has so much more damage, I believe it's double. And the thing about the Blacktail is that it also has an upgrade of firepower when it's fully upgraded. And I believe the firepower for each bullet is 4.5 when it's fully upgraded. And so I'm pretty sure the Red 9 gets to about an 8 or so. So Red 9 is actually very useful because you don't need to worry about the other aspects of the gun so much as its pure raw firepower, because you don't want to use as many bullets. Of course, reload speed won't matter so much because you won't be reloading very much anyway. So yeah, Red 9 is good for advanced players, basically. I mean, that's honestly what it comes down to. And that's not to say that I'm a noob or anything. I mean, I guess you could make that argument, but you'd be wrong. Anyway, moving on. The whole point is, it really just kind of depends on what you want to have the best of. It all comes down to, basically, you don't want the Punisher and you don't want the regular handgun. It really comes down to the Red 9 or the Blacktail. The other two that are exclusives are iffy at best. Now, this guy I've been calling Chainsaw Meister, he has an actual name. I found that out. I was doing a bit of research. His name is actually Dr. Salvador. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a pretty badass name. Befitting a badass enemy who doesn't want to let me reload. That is very, very rude, and I don't appreciate being interrupted by a chainsaw, sir. So that's Dr. Salvador. And I think I mentioned in the description of last episode, the right hand of Salazar that we fought, his name is Verdugo, which I believe is Spanish for executioner. So again, there's some badass names in this game. Really, really good localization in terms of names. Very cool, very cool. You can actually hear Salvador's chainsaw from here. He's already revving it up, preparing for, oh, God only knows what he plans to do to us. We're going to handle things a little bit differently this time. That was my mistake. My constant proclivity for reloading at every opportunity really did come back to bite me in the neck, as it were. So let's not do that. But actually, it's a good thing that we died, because there's actually something that I want to get that I'd forgotten about. And now I get the chance to get it. It's down there. Now, first off, let's make sure we're safe. Okay. And we'll go right down here. Now, what's in here? Well, nothing. Except that. Yes. There's a treasure in here. The Staff of Royalty. And it is a very nice treasure to have. I'm very glad that we picked it up. Now we've got to fight our way out. It shouldn't be too big of a problem. We are dealing with the standard villagers, of course. Now, not only are our moves tied to the enemy type that we're dealing with, so we kick these guys instead of suplexing them, the plaga that they have a chance to be infected with is also tied to the type of enemy that we're dealing with. So since we're dealing with ganados right here, we're also going to be dealing with what I'm going to call the whiplash plagas. Now, I actually prefer the head suckers, as I call them, that the cultists have, because they tend to be bigger and easier to shoot. But I'm pretty sure that the whiplash plagas are weaker, so it's kind of a trade-off. Now, let's handle Dr. Salvador more carefully this time. I'm gonna wait for him to come back to the window. There he is. Another headshot if he doesn't dodge it. Boom! There we go. Alright, I'm not even sure if that was a headshot, but it knocked him down, so we'll take it. Okay. Boom, boom. Very resilient little shit. I don't want to reload my Magnum because I think I mentioned before, with Magnums in particular, considering the rarity of the actual ammunition, you want to wait and use a capacity upgrade. Even if you have some extra rounds, you want to save those extra rounds. Basically, the Magnum is a special contingency weapon. Best for bosses, big enemies like Dr. Salvador. When you want something to die right fucking now, that's when you want to use the Broken Butterfly. We used it on the troll, the El Gigante, last time. That was a decent use of him. I say him as if the butterfly has a gender. Probably the Broken Butterfly would be a she, I guess, if we were going to go down that logic, but anyway. Not exactly the best use of the butterfly with that enemy in particular. Best case of, or rather the best option for El Gigante is still the rocket launcher. Unfortunately, we were poor and we weren't able to get one. Either that or I just forgot, which is a shame. But I guess it was an interesting experiment. Now that we had a more robust arsenal, shall we say, it was interesting to try and take down El Gigante. I actually don't know if he had the same level of health as the ones that we fought before, or if he was more resilient. He definitely seemed more resilient to me. But for all I know, it could be the exact same as the previous El Gigantes, and I was just having bad luck. Hitting the wrong spot, maybe. or just maybe you know, maybe the Broken Butterfly isn't as powerful as I tend to think it is. Who knows? In any case, that's over. I don't think we'll be dealing with any more El Gigantes now that we've passed those two. Not sure if we're going to run into any more of Dr. Salvador's either, to be honest with you. I guess we'll find out. We're actually nearing endgame here. We're not fully there yet, obviously. There are 5 major chapters in the entire game, and we're only in Chapter 4. The thing is, we're tackling Chapter 4-3 today, if I'm correct, and I'm pretty sure there might be a 4th, but that's it. And then we'll move on to Chapter 5. And 5 has a few sections, and that's the end of the game, folks. So we're getting pretty close. Okay, I guess it doesn't want to work until it's activated. Fine, I'll play ball. Come in here. We have another one of these traps. You remember this? Salazar showed us the last one. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to break the lights, and that will stop the ceiling from coming down. Thing is, this one's made a little more interesting by the fact that there are plagas. Now, the smart thing to do would be to use a flash grenade to get rid of them before we start shooting the ceiling. But I like to do things ass backwards, so I wait till I'm safe to use a flash grenade. Look, I just hate those little shits, okay? The scorpion plagas are probably my least favorite of all types of plagas, and that includes the plagas that are in El Gigante, the plagas that are in all the different bosses. I hate them far less than I do the damn scorpions. Fuck them. Okay. Now then. Now that I've gotten that off my chest, we can move forward. Doesn't look like this place is doing so hot. Is that everything? I think it is. Here we have the fun part. This time I'm actually kind of telling the truth. I actually really do like this section. We've had plenty of situations where I call something the fun part because I find it entirely too annoying for words. This one, not so much. This one's actually pretty freaking awesome. We're going to save these because we have 0 again when it comes to our rifle, and I want to use a capacity upgrade to reload that. So, well, no, never mind. We'll use them. I'm sure we'll use them. No. We gotta jump down here into this mine car. Can you guess what comes next? I bet you can. First we gotta get up here. We gotta pull that lever. Can you not? Do you not jump up there? Do you go over that way? Shit. No? Wait. Oh, okay, I think I know. We got to shoot it. There it is. It's a roller coaster of ganados. Okay, I'm not sure what the hell those ones that are jumping down before the minecart even gets there are thinking. What, are they gonna stop it from moving forward by using their bodies as a barricade? I mean, I don't know. Seems like a better use of your life than to just hop. Maybe they wanted to end it. Maybe they don't like being part of the cult and they just wanted to escape. I don't know. It's not my place to judge, I suppose. Still, doesn't seem a very clean way to go. Let's try good old Striker. What's nice about the Striker is, and really I suppose this is true of other shotguns as well, but the Striker seems to be most pronounced, the most striking, if you will, is the fact that even from a distance it does decent damage, and definitely enough to knock somebody down, which is very nice. So yeah, Striker's I lied. I told you there were no more Salvadors. For shame. Alright, so I keep telling you, don't use your extra magnum ammo, and then I keep using it. Turns out I'm a filthy hypocrite, and you shouldn't trust me, so, you know, I wouldn't blame you at all if you turned the video off right now and went off and renounced everything I stand for. Please don't do that. Okay, let's just shoot him some extra times to make sure. Ow. Damn, that was nice. Very nice shot. Very nice. More? I thought about using the rocket there. Okay, yes, Lord Sadler. Yes, of course. Now, this is basically the last leg of this chapter. It will last a decent stretch of time, but really it's not that difficult. Just gotta handle a bunch of Ganados, and if you've done a decent job of conserving your ammunition, like we pretty much have, it's relatively simple to deal with them. This can be very problematic if you're low on ammo, I will admit, because if you're down to the knife and you have this many people to deal with, no fun for anybody. Thankfully, though, we're doing okay. Now, to get this ball rolling again, well, first we need to do some house cleaning. Alrighty. That'll do, pig. Now, anything else anymore? Nope. Okay, we're moving forward. There we go. One bullet, and that Ganado fell through the lever, because... Sure. And he dropped some pesetas that we cannot have. Sad face. We'll live. Very slow, dramatic ride. And here we have more villagers. Another chance to strike them! As with all shotguns, it's best to use it when the enemy is right up in your grill. As you can see, you can dodge the boards or shoot them. It's a nice touch. Again, another situation where the striker is really good to use because of its wide range. Another one? Alright, well, that's fine. Technically, that was a waste. I admit, you don't want to use a Magnum on a regular Ganado, but that was pretty cool. Took him down in one shot, probably with firepower to spare. Boom! Okay, there we go. Pretty sure we're nearing the end of this particular ride. They died in sync. How nice of them. Can we? No. Okay, it's speeding up now. I suppose. Well, they're not moving forward. I don't think they can. I don't think we really need to worry. My aim is not so good. Alright then. Yeah, we're speeding up here. And there we have the final set piece of the area, where we have to jump out of the car and climb our way up. There we go. Let's make sure everything's nice and loaded. Sweet. Alright. With that done, I think we're done here. Is there any extra stuff? There's a skull on the wall. That was fun. Oh. Well, look at that. I wonder what that is. The Stone of Sacrifice. It's a key. Lots and lots of keys in the Resident Evil series, and 4 does not disappoint in that regard. Let's get on out of here. Up the ladder. Let's find a spot to use that old key. It is right there. It's locked. Offer sacrifice to the lion. Well, let's use the stone of sacrifice then, and stick it in the lion's mouth. And here we have an elevator going up. And with that, we have ended Chapter 4-3. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe so you will see the next one where we tackle 4-4. See you next time. Bye-bye.